Alright, you guys, let's check out this world. So, Europe, as you can see, got conquered by the Deutschland, and god do they have a lot of soldiers. Britain has finally unified, good for them. Morocco has stayed in Iberia, surprisingly, and so does Genoa, and oh my god. Oh my god. West Rome still exists. And they're, well, secular now, but Hellenic. They still have Hellenism. Hellenism has survived. Oh my god, that is so surprising. Alright, so what else? We have Norway and Denmark never unified. Yeah, Germany just pushed straight into Scandinavia. Pomerania barely exists. They were once a great empire, and now look how tiny they are. And the Danish own that part of Lithuania. Or is that Estonia? Estonia, I think. Quadi still exists somehow. Very small amounts. Byzantium lived throughout the ages. Probably the oldest empire in the game. Yeah, I believe so. Oldest empire, lasting all the way from the beginning to the end. Well, I guess also, though, West Rome. But I wouldn't consider West Rome an empire anymore. Rashidun still surviving in the Middle East. Then we have Zhen, an African minor turned super empire. Kanem Bornu, still alive. The Niger coast, owned by Kilwa. Kilwa is these guys. Yeah, these guys. Huh. And then with the Quadi, Equatorial Africa. Cape Colony, which is British. Oh, for those of you who don't know, in this mod, they did make colonial nations of, of Africa, not of, Asia or anything. Alright, so Kilwa is a massive empire. We have Madagascar, which is Madagascan. And they're actually fetishists, too. Alright, and then the massive empire of Bharat over here, spanning all the way from Iran to Southeast Asia. Awesome. And I can't quite see it because they're very similar in color, but Bundelkhand and Chin are separate. Bundelkhand, basically Mongolians, I guess. And the Chin is, well, only like half of Africa. Korea still exists, surprisingly. And the Emishi, unifying Japan, but never forming Japan. You have Norwegian West Siberia, Chin East Siberia, and Korean East Siberia. Alright, down a little bit more south, you have the Quadi and Brunei colonizing the Philippines. You have Kantoli taking over Taiwan and, well, most of that island. The Brunei has colonized quite a bit, surprisingly. Norway colonized Australia, so you have Scandinavian Australians there. Then you have Chin actually take over the northern parts of New Zealand, and Pomeranians taking the southern part. And, well, Polynesia is just spread amongst a million people. Alright, and then you have the British taking over a huge portion of North America. You have the 13 colonies, British Louisiana, British Mexico, Alaska. Oddly enough, wait, I thought Alaska was its own separate colony. Oh, maybe they changed it in this mod, because Alaska is its own separate colony from California in the main game. Pomerania, although, is still alive and well in Canada and, well, New Pomerania. In New Saxony as well. The U.S. does exist, just, only in Maine and a part of Canada. It's awkward. Or are they? They're New Netherlander. Oh. The Dutch colonized them. Odd. Alright, then you have Mongolon, the last Native American tribe to survive. I mean, okay, I guess there's some tribes down in South America, but the last North American tribes. Quadi Mexico, Danish Mexico, and British Mexico. The Panama Canal is built. You have Norway taking over the West Indies with Britain and the Danish. So lots of Scandinavians. What are these? Saxons. The Saxons did actually take over some. Cool. The Danish are a huge portion of South America with Norway, Britain, more Norway, and Saxony still there. Cyberlander? What the fuck is Cyberlander? Whatever. Alright, so let's check out the religion. Now, obviously, most people are going to be secular. So that's fine. There are some irreligious, which means they colonized when they became secular. So, Druidism still exists. We have fetishism in Brittany and obviously Iberia. A little bit of Protestants, some more irreligious lands. You have Hellenic, as I said before, but Germanic is the main religion, and a small portion of Arianism. The Norse also existed, and the Orthodox. Orthodoxy also existed. Removing, obviously, due to Pomerania's massive expansion, they survived. And then you have Norse out there. We have fetishism down in Africa, and a ton of Sunni in Kilwa. Kilwa must have been a Sunni province. And Druidism still exists in South Africa, but Sunni, the Rashidun, are the final, I guess you could say, the last actual religious people in the old world. There are still some uncolonized lands simply because Bharat and Bundelkhand never got colonial ideas. But, let's see, Hindu and Jain still exist, a large portion of them too. Confucian and Mahayana, Hindus, Norse, what is that? Confucian, Removin, Shinto, and a little bit of Confucian. Cool. And Muist, yeah, Muist still exists too in Korea. Let's see, Mahayana, Removin, and Druidism. Actually, wow, Newfoundland is not irreligious. They are still Druidists, so the Druidists have survived. Germanics, Norse, lots of Norse actually, tons of Norse. And a little bit of South Americans still alive and well. All right, and of course we shall go to culture. Germans have conquered Europe, obviously. You have the Britons taking over most of, well, Britannia. We have the Welsh and Highlanders up there as well. Berber has spread, obviously, since Morocco. And Galician is still alive and well. You have the Bedouins and stuff. The Mande. And yeah, look at that Germanic spread. A ton of it. But then you have the Gaelic Louisiana. Oh, it's called Gaelic, huh? I guess it makes sense. They are Celtic people, so that makes sense. Scandinavians, all over South America. And, yeah. Development, very, very high development in this game. Yeah, look at that. 89 development, probably because it's 2120. Makes sense. Korea has huge development in its own little country. Very low development in this area, Papua. Yeah, and in Mexico. Well, sad. Alright, what else? Dynasties? Any dynasties left? Oh my god! Yavapala? These guys are Bharat, Bundelkhand, Chin, Norway, Denmark, Germany. Not Pomerania. They're actually the Umayyads. Oh shit. The Umayyads are in Morocco, Rashidun, and Pomerania. Jean Ernest VI Umayyad. That is ridiculous. And anything else? I don't believe so. No, alright, that's about it. Alright, so this was a fantastic end to a fantastic time lapse. So tell me what you guys want to see in the next time lapse, and thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Illyria 2, and I'll see you guys in the next time lapse. Goodbye.